Hey, it worked.
Hey, it's working.
I guess Safari doesn't allow it. You have to go on Chrome. Hey, Travel Spree.
Hey, Travis B. Are we good? Can you guys see us and hear us?
Give us a thumbs up if everything's going well. Anybody? Awkward moments of silence.
Let's see.
Okay. All right. Look, we got 5 people in here. There we go.
Hey,
Endless
what's
Cruises.
up?
What's happening?
What's up, Ellen?
What's
Can
happening?
you guys hear us and see us? We just want to make sure everything on our end is going through. Hi, evolving with Etta.
All right. Good.
Yes.
Look.
Game changer. Hi, Auntie. Your favorite couple. How's it going?
Evolving with Etta. What's going on? Y'all bear with us. This is our first live. We're trying to be more like Travis Spree. Who's in here with us?
And your favorite couple.
Your favorite couple do
Vacation vibes. Hey,
Vanessa. All right.
It's about time. I know. We've been debating about doing a live for a really long time.
Sorry. I Seahawks just won, so I
can't.
I'll celebrate.
He's watching the game on his phone. Hey, we don't match. Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, everybody? Listen, we just want to do a live real quick because when we premiered our video on Carnival Celebration, there was a lot of questions people had. And I know some of you in here have already been on Celebration. So look, feel free to chime in and give your opinion on things as well. But go ahead and also, if you haven't been on Celebration, you have any questions, please put them in the chat. And
yes.
And yeah, let us know what questions you have.
Yeah, we're trying to make this informal because we're not used to this live situation, but we wanted to kind of go through just our first impressions, how we like the ship, because we had a lot of questions about it.
She said ship. How we like the ship. It sounded like something else.
I can't. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, Travis, want to be this extreme? No.
I could go put on a suit real quick if you want.
Let's not.
I have a feeling that's Fane behind the Travel Spree.
It probably is Fane. But so first off, our first impression. What do you think about the ship?
Look, when we approached the ship, and I think I kind of knew ahead of time that it was going to be a lot like Mardi Gras. Mm-hmm. But when we got on, it was kind of confirmed. And really, at first, it kind of felt just like Mardi Gras with a different paint scheme.
True.
What'd you think? What was your first impressions?
I liked it. I thought it was like bright and welcoming. I did feel like I had been there before, just because the whole setup was really similar to the Mardi Gras. So if you've ever been on Carnival Mardi Gras, you're gonna kind of be very familiar when you first get on the ship, just because a lot of the setup, a lot of the way things look and the way things are.
Sorry, someone asked Mardi Gras Celebration.
Sorry.
Yeah, Celebration is the one that is definitely more bright.
Yes.
Than Mardi Gras.
Celebration is like just bright colors. The lighting is different. Usually whenever you walked around the Mardi Gras, there was a lot of areas that were kind of like a moody vibe to it. So like the colors were kind of dim, the lights were dim in a lot of the areas. But the Celebration, most of the places, the restaurants, the sitting areas, everything was just bright and airy. So I really like that about, even though I like moody looks as well, but I really like that about the Celebration. It was kind of a lot more welcoming, just when you first walk in.
Hey, y'all.
And hey, JMB.
Hey, everybody coming in. We're missing some of the hellos.
Hey, Margaret, how you doing?
Lisa Marie from New York. What's going on?
Creative Travel. Hey. You're on the Mardi Gras Christmas this year. Okay, Celebration next year. So you'll like that. That'll be fun.
We've never sailed Carnival during Christmas. Only Disney.
Yeah, that's the only holiday besides the Celebration we went for Thanksgiving. Besides that, Disney was kind of the only holiday kind of theme we've been on.
And Disney does it up for Christmas. Is there some? I saw Lee, the cruise director, was showing that they were decorating the Celebration today
Christmas?
for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Have any of y'all sailed before on Christmas? Is it like real special on? Oh, wait, sweetheart, come here. Just hi on the phone.
Hi.
Hi.
She already
Wait. All right, go get ready for bed.
You were saying what shows?
Oh, what's the question?
Auntie's asking what shows did you do on the celebration?
So the first show we did was it's a show that Carnival has been doing for a while, but we've never really been on a ship where it was being done. Is Amor Cubana, and that was off the chain.
I really liked that show. It was like there was so much variety as far as the dancing, the types of music, but it was all centered around Cuban culture. So I really liked it. Like they did an excellent job. Like the dancers were on point. The singing was on point. All of the sound and the sound effects, not the sound effects,
those dancers were off the chain. And
like the special effects and stuff, like it. You have to see that show.
No, what really sells Celebration and Mardi Gras apart is the way the screens are behind the shows are really part of the show. There's several people in here that were on it. Endless was on there. Your favorite couple was on there. Travel Spree was on there. Vacation Vibes, Vanessa was on there. Like, y'all chime in. Like, what was your favorite show on the Celebration?
And then we watced. There was a bunch of shows.
Evolution. With DJ Q.
Evolution was a great show.
That joint was off the chains, man.
Just look around on the couch.
Sorry, parenting moment.
You have a bunch of stuff on the couch. Okay, just get something else for now afterwards. Sorry guys. So yeah, we watched the Evolution show. That was with DJ Q.
That
was lit.
So if you've been on Carnival before, there's always the mega deck party. Up on the Lido, where people just turn up and dance and all of that. But instead of having the mega deck,
no, there was still a mega deck party.
What was it?
Because we were planning on going to the mega deck party, and then it was maybe like a couple hours from the party actually starting, and then we were walking down a hallway and we saw DJ Q, and he's like, "Oh, yo, you guys got to come to the show." We didn't even realize it was on the schedule, and so we ended up there. And I guess it was only supposed to be like a 20-minute show. But it ended up being like a good 45 minutes or so. And it was crossing over the time of the Megadeth party.
Q said it was only supposed to be about 20 minutes, but it was so lit.
It was lit.
That they had all the dancers from the week, because it happened near the end of the week. They had all the dancers from the week,
some of the performers,
musicians, the performers, all came in part of the show. And then once that part was over, Q just started spinning.
It was
and I mean, we dancing in the hallways, turning up. Addie and Terry said it reminded them of a Virgin Voyages cruise. We never been on Virgin.
Y'all are still trying to get us on going on. We're still thinking about it. We're missing all these comments. Hey Phil, how's it going? He said, "What about the crazy wait for the Grand Atrium shows?" Yes, I've seen comments about the hour wait and fights. Yes.
Fights? I didn't see any fights.
No, there was some people that were like upset. Big mad about people taking in the aisles because there wasn't any seats left. Like if you want to go to a show where it's in the center stage,
show up early.
You have to show up early. Like you have to show up at least. They say the doors open a half an hour early. You have to show up at least an hour 45
So that doors open time. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I know I am. I'm just like. You're gonna hit me a lot.
Yeah, please. It's too early for this.
On your app, it'll say doors open. That doors open is actually just for the reserved seating that's up right near the stage. For the other seats, you got to get there way early for some.
The doors open is a suggestion. Don't just go ahead of the suggestion. That would be my my recommendation.
Really, the only one that was really bad was the circus show, though.
The circus show was really packed because the center stage is like you have the floor seating, and then you have 2 levels above that, and everything was packed. And it's in the middle of the ship, so people can walk through. It's not just like a theater where it's just enclosed, and so you have to get there early. Like you really do.
So Lisa Marie says, sorry, oops. Is this your first inaugural cruise? So does it really stand out from a regular or standard cruise? Does it feel special? So it's not our first inaugural, but something I will say across cruise lines is things are not fully ready for the inaugural cruise.
True. Things are different. It's exciting, because everything is fresh and new, and a lot of things they do special for you because it's their first sailing with you. But other than that, there's some things that might be disorganized or some things that they're still trying to work through. So you really have to take that
book. Sorry.
So you really have to take that into consideration. Like you have to give people a little more grace, because especially like the food for us, I think that was the hardest part for us to
I
understand.
I hope it's just that the food was not ready, because they got the same recipes.
True.
On the Mardi Gras, on the celebration that they had on the Mardi Gras.
Yes.
We sailed the Mardi Gras back in July for the Melanin Sea group cruise.
But the menus were cut down too, though.
There was less on the menu for celebration than there was on the Mardi Gras. And the food didn't have as much flavor.
The food was, the stuff that I really enjoyed on the Mardi Gras, and I wanted to make sure I got that again. Like some of the time, or a lot of the time, I was a little disappointed because the flavor wasn't like popping like it was on the Mardi Gras.
And I suspect because it was the inaugural that the teams were not used to working with each other.
Yeah.
Because all except for one time, when we went to a sit-down restaurant, we waited over an hour to receive our food after we getting sat at the table.
Yeah.
That was with Carnival.
Every time, like literally every time, we had to wait. Because we had the your time dining. Usually they're going to call us like 10, 15 minutes from the time that we check in. A lot of the time it did work well to get in, with a reasonable time. But there was sometimes we had to wait 30, 40 minutes to get a table. And then there was one time that they said the system had allowed like 300 people to check in. I think that was at Chibang. 300 people to check in within one set of time. And so they were like backlogged for at least an hour. And then once we got there and we got seated, we ordered our food, and it literally took like an hour to just get our appetizers.
But with the celebration, I think that was the main gripe about it being an inaugural.
Yeah.
Shows and everything were ready. With Royal shows were not ready. They even like their main show, the water show that they were hyping up.
True.
They only gave us 15 minutes of it because it just wasn't ready. And then even with Royal, with Wonder of the Seas, you'd be sleeping at night and you hear bang, bang, and the ship is sailing. You're like, is the ship going down?
Yeah. And even if you watched our one of our Royal videos, like we kind of talked about the time that the main floor,
atrium,
the main atrium,
not atrium,
the main floor, it flooded.
Yeah.
So
Royal Promenade.
Yeah, the promenade flooded the whole. So the whole system was kind of shut down for like an hour or so.
And so to answer your question, Lisa Marie, I think inaugurals are worth it for some things. Mm-hmm. I think you get a more fuller experience when you go to when you wait a few weeks to go.
It's exciting though.
Yeah.
I mean, because everything is new. You do get gifts, even if the gifts aren't like, really, really exciting. But we did get like our the book. It's like a memorabilia type of book for celebration.
50th anniversary of Carnival, but also, this is the second celebration ship. Celebration was one of their first ships also. So there's a little commemoration of that.
And I think we got like, what else did we get? We got like the luggage tag.
The luggage tag.
It was like a little.
But I mean, I Wonder to See all they gave us was like Coca-Cola bottles.
I like the Coca-Cola bottle. Okay, we got a Coca-Cola bottle with the Wonder of the Seas on it. We got a flag. I think we got a hat.
Yeah.
So they gave us a gift like each day.
Step it up, Royal.
Versus Carnival, I think they just gave us one day worth of stuff.
Yeah, just on the first day.
It was just the book and like the luggage tags.
So Together We Travel. Is there anything on the ship that you would consider to be a must do? Go to that Evolution show with DJ Q.
Yes.
Hopefully, I don't know when you're selling. Together We Travel. Let us know when you're selling.
There was another show too after like the end of the trip. There was that big show.
Oh, there's like a Unity. We Are the World.
Yeah. Why do you say it like
I mean, it's fun. It's kind of corny.
No. Besides that, though, it was really good.
It was fun. It was a good show. It was a well done show.
He's just hating. I like the show. It was a really good show.
Yeah.
And the circus was okay. I mean,
I was bored of the kids enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. I
didn't really. I can't say that it was one of my favorites, but it was intriguing. I wonder if there was like a storyline behind it or something. Like it just seemed really kind of random. Yeah. But it was a crowded show.
And Bolt is a must do, of course. Even if you've done it on Mardi Gras. If you've got a Mardi Gras done and you go on Celebration, you have to do it.
Yes, Together We Travel. Your time dining is definitely the way to go. Like we have been changed. We used to have a set time, But ever since we started Your Time Dining, like I don't
We're
think there's
sold.
any way turning back.
Endless Cruise, you had to wait 3 hours at Steakhouse Fahrenheit.
That's what
for food.
Jazz.
I would have walked out, man.
No, but that's what Jazz and
Rich
Rich
and
and Jazz were telling us. Like every time they go to the steakhouse, they kind of plan for a 3-hour dinner just because it takes forever.
We didn't do Steakhouse.
Yeah, he's vegetarian, so it doesn't really make.
And you don't eat red meat.
I don't
so
eat red meat.
like-
That's true. That's true. I don't eat red meat, so it doesn't make sense for us. But I can't imagine waiting 3 hours. When's your next cruise? JV.
Stay tuned, J&B. Stay tuned.
We are working on that.
Yeah.
We will once we work on it and figure it out, we will definitely let you guys know.
Our next trip is actually going to be a land trip, and then then a cruise after that.
We want to get back to land traveling for sure. So I'll say it. Carnival's gifts were kind of whack. They were kind of whack. They were kind of whack.
Besides the book.
The book was nice. The book was a nice memory, just to keep that as just a thing. But I wish they would have given us, even if it was something edible, some type of, you know what I mean? Not edible,
I know I feel you like some chocolate, some whipped cream. Sorry.
Something that would be good besides
PG.
the book.
Ronald Brett, we missed something. No. All right, Ronald Brett. Me and my wife have only ever cruised with Royal. I know we're missing out. We typically sail on their newer, bigger ships, no old ships. Any suggestions on what line of ship we should try next?
Okay. So I wish we could say that we've been on a lot of different types of lines, but honestly, we've only been on Royal and Carnival.
Yeah, Disney.
And Disney.
Yeah, people. I mean, some of our vlogger friends are trying to convince us to get on Virgin and Celebrity MSC, but
yes,
I don't know. Virgin maybe, but I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. Virgin seems exhausting.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems like
exhausting.
Like it never lets up. MSC and Celebrity, they seem kind of bougie to me, but y'all can correct me if I'm wrong.
MSC looks really fancy, and I think the price point looks reasonable as long as what you get for it is is something that's worth the price. You let us know, because I've only heard some things about MSC, but I've looked at the MSC cruises to Mediterranean, and that seems interesting.
Yeah, but you go Mediterranean unless you go Royal, kind of have to go bougie.
What is
cruise line? I don't know.
It doesn't have to be bougie to be nice.
But anyway, to answer your question, Ronald, I mean, it's I've come to believe that when you're thinking about the ones we've been on, Disney, Carnival, and Royal, is what kind of vacation are you looking for? If you're looking to really turn up and always have shows to go to, always be looking for fun at every corner.
True.
Then you definitely gotta go with a Carnival. Definitely try Carnival.
True.
If you haven't if you want to do a resort on the ocean, that's Royal. But if you want to do a real, the Disney experience. Yeah. You can only get the Disney experience one place.
Experience, Disney. It's definitely. So it depends on what kind of vibe you're looking for. I think all of them have really good qualities for each one. Hey, Travel's Free, thank you so much. Yay. Yes, guys, if you don't know, we made to 4,000 subscribers this weekend. So we are super excited.
Listen, Travel's Free, you're gonna have to teach me how to put that comment when people do the super chats up in the front there, because we amateurs.
That's true. But, we need to do like a dun 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 like Terry got. But thank you so much. We are really excited about it.
Thank you so much. Our first super chat. Now, Travel's Free we can always say Travel's Free was our first super chat. Actually, no, Rich and Jazz gave us one on our premiere before.
That's true.
So you guys are the first on our first live.
On our live, yes. Alexis,
right? Alexis, yes. Hey. So Alexis saw Annalise and I in Target.
Today.
Yeah, just been a couple hours.
Oh, thanks for being on.
Thanks for stopping by, Alexis. It was nice to meet you today.
That's awesome. Together we travel. We're celebrating on the celebration on December 27th. Okay. That's awesome. Birthday and New Year's Eve. Well, happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Our son's having a birthday on the 12th. So another December
baby.
baby.
Was born 12/12/2012.
Yes. Hey, Amy.
My father was born December 26th. So right near that time.
And my sister's born the 21st. We got a lot of December birthdays.
Yeah. Amy's known us for like
10 years.
No, like 12. It was it since like 2010.
She's here in Georgia. Hey, in Atlanta.
Are you interested?
Auntie, are you interested in a Mediterranean? Yes, we are interested in a Mediterranean cruise.
Yeah.
I want to see everything.
So it's just,
and eat all of the food there. Yes.
Frankly, just the cost to get a flight to Europe to even get on the cruise it's I wouldn't call it prohibitive, but we have some things we want to do. Like we want to, she was born in West Africa. She has a lot of family in Sierra Leone. So if we're going to pay the price to get
and Ghana
to Greece or to Spain or whatever to get on a cruise, then we'd probably first pay the price to get to Africa first and knock that out.
So we're just waiting for hopefully at one point the prices for airline can come down, and then it'll be a little more worth it to us.
Yeah, sell a kidney to get on.
But we definitely want to go.
But it's gonna happen.
Y'all know that we're into like history and all that kind of stuff. So we want to see all of the like Rome and Sicily and Greece and Paris, everything.
Yeah. Thank you. Together we travel.
And thank you so much. Involving with Etta. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for 4K.
Okay, so going back to
listen, I'm gonna be real with you. Our goal this year was 5K, and there's only a few days left. So if y'all want to share our celebration video, feel free. but 4 is good. 4 is good.
Thank you, Auntie. Okay, so yeah, going back to we already talked about first impressions. We kind of talked about food.
Entertainment.
We kind of talked about entertainment. Is there any like questions specifically you guys have? Because you touched on a lot of things that we were thinking of saying.
Yeah. Thank you, Game Changer. Thank you for the congrats.
Yes.
It's only the beginning.
And thank you guys for being here. First of all, this is like more. I was telling him before we got on that I would be happy with just like 10 people, and we got up to like 20 something. No, we got up to like 23, I think. So, and being that this is the first time we're doing this, we appreciate you guys.
So would you do it again? Would you sell the celebration again?
I think I would. Just because I feel like the celebration was fun. Like overall, it was a really good experience. I think the hiccups that we had was just mainly because it was the inaugural and they just had to get some things together. But other than that, I really enjoyed just the look of the ship, the feel of the ship. The entertainment was great. The food is, despite the wait time and some of the taste of the food, there's a lot of favorites that I have. So overall, I think it was a good experience. Would you go on?
So if we sell Carnival, it's gonna be. We fall in this trap. Like I fall in the trap with Royal also. Though, like once you go Oasis class on Royal, it's hard to go back into the smaller ships unless you're going to Alaska or something. I think the same thing with Carnival. Like when we sell Carnival again, most likely it will probably be one of the Excel class ships. So if it was Mardi Gras Celebration, which one do you think it'd be for you?
That's a hard call. I think I liked, as far as the ship itself, I think I liked Celebration. But I liked a lot of the things. Mardi Gras is really unique because, Celebration is unique too. The New Orleans feel, like that's what kind of made it, apart from the fact that when we went, it was a group cruise, but the New Orleans feel, the types of entertainment that they have, a lot of them catered to the New Orleans type of vibe and New Orleans type of like party. And then the Celebration, they did a similar thing, but it was more of like a
Miami
an overall Miami feel, but also like a celebration, like a party feel that's outside of.
If I never hear the song by Kool and the Gang, celebrate. If I never hear that again, it'll be too soon after spend a week on that ship.
That's funny, but they did a good job as far as just kind of keeping to the theme of the ship.
Travis, favorite restaurant on Celebration, including street eats.
We honestly, I wish we had eaten a little more stuff that we hadn't tried before because we didn't really get time to do it. But I'm trying to think. There's something. I'm gonna be real. Is there something unique that we had to celebrate?
No. On Mardi Gras, my favorite restaurant was the Italian restaurant, Capitano, Cucina del Capitano. But on Celebration, my favorite restaurant was Blue Iguana because the sit down
Because it was
restaurants,
in and out.
there were no flavors in these sit down
That's
restaurants
true.
on Celebration.
I
It was
was like-
probably because it was the inaugural.
Yeah,
But
I was really disappointed about
But the best food I had on the Celebration came from Blue Iguana, unfortunately, and then fries from Shaq's Big Chicken.
Shaq's burgers are fire. So I really enjoyed all of my stuff from Shaq's. What is that?
Shaq's Big Chicken.
Okay, yeah, there you go. I
For
really enjoyed that. And then Blue Iguana, yes.
Travel Spree, what was your favorite, or even the rest of you that were on it? What was your favorite restaurant on it?
And what else do we have?
We ate at most of the places that weren't specialty restaurants because special restaurants were booked like months ahead of time.
That's true.
But
we were trying to get into the hibachi restaurant, but we waited too late.
Your favorite couple. What did you think of the comedians on Celebration? Nah, bro.
We didn't get to see all of them, but I think the one
they was alright.
They were okay. The one that stood out, I can't remember his name, but he was
brother,
Billy
D. Washington,
the black dude that used to be a cop. I think
he used to be a cop.
Wasn't he a cop? Or am I mixing it up with somebody else?
But he was all right. But he spent half the time just playing on songs on a piano.
He was funny, and when he was like intentional, he was funny.
I would say out of the Carnival cruises we've been on, the comedians on this cruise collectively, would be last place. But
granted, we didn't get to see everybody.
We didn't get to see all of them.
Yeah. But I think overall it was decent, at least for us.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
Appreciate it. Your favorite couple, what did you think of the comedians? Amy, you're day one, man. You were supporting us before we had this channel.
I know, right? I will say that being that we traveled as a family and we watched, some of the shows that we watched were the adult shows for comedians and some of them were the family shows. I feel like a lot of the comedians with the family shows, they spent a lot of time like
talking about how they hate doing family shows.
Talking trash about
kids. Yeah, they do. Who did that? The brother, he did that.
Well, he did that too.
Billy D.
But the other dude that was like,
and the other dude talking the whole time about how he hits kids, how he's spanking his kids.
The other kid that was like kind of borderline doing the most. But overall, I think the kids didn't really care for it because they spent the majority of the time like trash talking kids.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're gonna do obviously if you're not into PG shows, I get that, but at the same time, like you can do a little more material other than trash talking kids.
Carnival, you're not watching this, I'm sure, but if you ever stumble upon this video, like get some comedian, like maybe you should stop the family comedian shows, or else get some comedians that actually want to do family shows, because it seems like almost every selling, except for one comedian,
we had to they
spend the PG time talking about how they hate doing PG.
Yeah,
we
had to leave because our kids started feeling bad. Like, why do they keep talking bad about kids?
Yeah.
So
did we utilize Travel Spree? Did we utilize the family Herbert? You should sit right, say it for the people. Family Herbert.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
If you haven't seen the our celebration video yet, why not? But yeah, Family Herbert. Family Herbert.
We did utilize the area. There was lots of snacks throughout the day. There was cookies all the time. So we got plenty of cookies. There was
the only real meal there is a breakfast buffet.
Yeah.
And it's even that's limited, but throughout the rest of the day it's snacks. But it did help put a couple pounds on me because I was always getting them late night cookies.
But snacks as in like little finger foods. Like they might have sandwiches or they might have like some like chips and dip or something like that. So it was really useful if we had a moment where we were in between and they needed something and we didn't feel like going on the Lido or something like that to get food. That was helpful.
And they have an espresso machine. He go in and get your own coffee.
He made use of the espresso machine a lot. And then they use that same spot for the Camp Ocean.
They bring the kids in.
Bring the kids in if they got kids there for lunchtime. That's where they feed them.
If you're selling Carnival with a family, and a lot of the ships have the family harbor. If your ship has family harbor, I think it's a good.
We liked it. We liked it.
They even so we get one night free of the Camp Ocean for the kids with the
it's
room.
Like the late night. So it's free the night out, right?
Yeah, night out.
It's free like during the daytime, you have a set time frame where the kids can go and, it's concluded in your trip. And then they also have the free time in the evening time. And then the night owl starts at like 10 o'clock. So if you wanted to leave them later, it's from like 10 to 1, they can watch your kids, but you pay by the hour. So when you stay in the family harbor, they give you 1 night free of that night owl time.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
And also you get in especially restaurant, the kids eat free one time.
Yeah.
As well.
So that was good.
Auntie, game changer question. What is it that you feel need to be improved or gone? It's the wait times on the food
and the flavor
general, of the food, and the menu is limited. It's definitely
food. The food in general was my biggest disappointment because I am definitely a foodie and that is part of my experience. And so if I'm waiting an hour to get food, and not only just waiting for the food, but obviously when you go on a cruise, you have agendas that you want to do, you have shows that you want to see, or you have a plan for that day. And so it really does throw you off if you're waiting an hour plus to eat that you didn't expect, because then there's only set times for those shows, and some of those shows aren't being played the rest of the week. So it was disappointing on that end, and then it was disappointing just to wait that long and to wait that long for food that did not always taste great.
And I mean, it's
like it should be predictable. Like I should predict that this is going to taste a certain way, which it usually does. But that was my main. That was my soapbox.
And especially, I mean, it's inconvenient for everywhere, but especially for families, because you plan it out that the kids want to see shows too. So you plan to have dinner, go see a show. You put your kids in night owls, and you go, be a couple and see the more adult shows. But then by the time you get your food, the family, the shows have already started. The early shows have already started. And so you either have to choose between not letting your kids see the shows or not enjoying your couple time that night.
Yeah,
so it's extreme.
It made it kind of frustrating. But
fix it, Carnival.
Overall, it was good though.
Y'all running?
Did we run into traffic?
Listen, it took us. You understand, those who've driven that Miami to Atlanta is a 9-hour drive if you drive the speed limit, and I never do it. So it's usually like 8.5 for us.
I wish that we were Vanessa Vacation Vibes.
She's smart.
You are the smartest person in the world.
14 hours.
It took us 14 hours to get home. From the time that we left to the time that we got home. It just was like a never-ending drive. It was a lot.
How long did it take y'all travel speed? Because I know you had to go through Tampa first.
So and not only are we dealing with we're not only dealing with just overall Miami traffic and Atlanta traffic, but it's also the holiday time and everybody's running through Atlanta, the same routes and everything. Everybody's getting into accidents and it's raining, and so people don't know how to drive. It was a whole thing.
Did we do the obstacles?
Yes, we did.
No. Listen.
No, I did.
Jaden gave up on me.
Jaden.
so the day we, because Jaden's birthday is in a few days, on December 12th. So we celebrated his birthday one of the days on the ship. And for his birthday, he's like, I want to go do boat and the obstacle course and all that. This dude didn't even ask me to get an obstacle course with him. He asked mommy.
He's like, no, we're not doing this.
Now watch this. You'll have to wait for our video to see if mommy was brave enough to do the zip line or not.
I mean, you're so weird. But yeah, he did not redeem himself. We'll just say that, because the last time he tried to go on the obstacle course, the last time you did, but you didn't go on that tiny little zip line.
Yeah,
it wasn't even that big. It wasn't even that long, and he refused to do it. So he didn't even get on the obstacle course this time.
So if you go on a land zip line and you fall, then you just die. You just die. When you get up on that obstacle course zip line on the Mardi Gras and on Celebration, and I'm sure it's gonna be a Jubilee too, and you look down at that ocean, you realize that what's gonna happen if you fall off of that thing is you're not gonna die. You're gonna wait in the ocean until a jellyfish or a shark takes you out.
A jellyfish.
And I don't want to be taken. I'd rather just die on impact.
You're gonna die from a jellyfish.
I don't want to die from being torn apart by sharks.
How do you know there's gonna be sharks trying to get you right when you fall, though?
It's just a matter of time.
I can't.
In the family, together we travel in the family harbor area while sleeping at night or any time of the day, dude. Out here in any of the mechanical work on the ship. Did you?
I did. There was like creaking outside of our room. Like whenever you would come in the hallway of our room, there was some type of creaking that was happening. It was weird, but it wasn't all the time. Apparently, you didn't hear it.
I was snoring probably because.
Listen, I didn't get to sleep very well on that ship.
I was so tired. We would stay up so late, get up so early.
It was so long days, and so like he would be snoring. Usually, I would snudge him. Like if he snores and then he'll roll and then the snoring stops. But it didn't
Maybe it
work.
wasn't the ship. Maybe it was me.
And then our daughter snores a little bit too, and it was like quiet
snores. So you were stayed up late
like
listening.
A surround sound of snoring. I had to put headphones on a couple of days.
So you're listening to stereo snores and the mechanics of the ship.
So if you see me like dead tired on these videos, you know why? Because I wasn't sleeping very well, and I had a lot of coffee.
Hey Kenya.
Hey Kenya.
Welcome. Glad you're here with us. But was the mechanical sounds loud enough to keep you up at night or anything?
No, it was your snoring. Hey Phil, that Miami airport can be suspect though, like it was for Margaret and I back in March. Yes, the airport really.
I've never flown out of Miami.
I don't think I've flown out of Miami.
Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Tampa, but
true.
Never Miami.
I don't think I've ever flown. So it was always
it's sus. That's good to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, is it worth trying to go through it just to get out of this traffic though? Because
it took travel for 12 hours too.
It took you 12. It was ridiculous, and you guys had to go a different route too. Like I feel for you.
This is the last day we saw you running back with a coffee. If that makes sense.
Exactly. You guys watched me. It was a very long week of no sleep. It really was.
Thanks, Kenya. Yeah, we did it today. We decorated today.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't realize that you said the tree. So I was like, what tree? Yes. We put up our decorations. We usually do it on the day
Black
after
Friday.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
But we were out of town, so we got to do it today.
Yeah.
And yeah. So anything else that
awkward silence.
What? You're making it awkward. I wasn't feeling awkward at all until you said.
Question though, for those who are on celebration, did you come back with a little something? Because since we got home, something went around our family. Basically, everyone's over it now, but we definitely came home with a little bug.
We did. We tested negative for COVID.
Yeah, it wasn't COVID.
Like anything, but
it was something.
We all were feeling it. It started with our daughter, and then it hit you, and then it hit me, and then it hit Jaden. So you were down for a few days too, Lord. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just now getting over it. Like I'm still sniffling and draining and stuff. Yes, you can hear it. Yeah. He's been had it too.
But I'm over the cold, but you know how
it's like the bronchitis.
The bronchitis hit where
just
you
still
irritation in your lungs.
I mean, I was like a log this weekend. I couldn't really do much. It was just today that I started feeling better. Yes, you felt it too? Yeah, something was going around, man. Your favorite couple. Something was going around, but I mean, we're better now, but it was rough.
I love how you called it vid.
Get
around because COVID.
Isn't a thing now that
YouTube will do things to your video.
Like you can't really say the word now.
If you start talking about it in your video, YouTube will put a little warning thing, like find out true facts about.
Oh, that's true. They do that on they make a little warning thing on IG too if you put the word in. Mucinex.
Yeah,
he's been doing Mucinex.
Yeah, I started Mucinex last night, man. Mucinex works.
Mine helps with Zyrtec and Flonase just because of the drainage. Yeah. But yeah, anything else that we had to think about?
I think that's it, man.
I think that's it. Do you guys like these lives? Because we're debating if we should keep them going. I don't know if we're gonna make it like a weekly thing, but definitely on a regular basis. How many content creators you met? Sailing Away was awesome.
For the first time, we met Endless Cruises for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah, Endless, if you're still in here, it was good meeting y'all for the first time on this cruise.
Yes.
Most other people we already knew.
Mm-hmm. I think we met Sig Cruiser for the first time too, even though we knew her.
Yeah, we met Sig. We knew her from online, but we met her in person for the first time. Q&S vlogs, they're not in here, but good people. We met them. I think everyone else we basically knew already from
everybody else we already know. Everybody else is like our family now.
But it. I mean, I love this little. I mean, you guys have probably seen it. Like this little circle of cruise vloggers. Like everybody's so nice. It really is like a family. There's not a lot of competition.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Everybody's great.
Everybody works together to help each other grow. People have definitely helped us grow. So,
and some of us were like, we have like a group chat now. We have group texts. They have a little bro thing going on too. They have group chats also. So we stay connected. So is Gino the future? Wait, what is Gino?
What?
Am I missing something?
Where am I at? Where are you at?
Right here.
Oh, Bob. Yes, my brother.
Oh, Gino, you're talking about football.
You're talking about Seahawks.
At first I was like, wait, is that a class of the ship? I was confused.
And Gino is a shock, but they get a couple on the defensive line in the draft because Broncos are losing every game. Gonna get my high draft pick. They'll be all right.
Listen,
so I won't turn this into a football.
Yeah, you get him talking about Seahawks.
We can talk some football.
He will be on it. He has
Hit me
been ride or die football, been ride or die Seahawks since he was like 5 years old.
That's with me on IG, Bob. We can talk there. Ken, you prefer home lives and ship lives?
Home lives? Okay.
Appreciate
That's
it.
That's good to know. We were actually thinking about doing home lives, like when we come back from somewhere. So let us know if that's something you guys are interested in.
Well.
And are y'all starting to plan some land travel for 2020? Yes. We already got it planned. I already set aside some of my PTO.
I think you guys are really gonna like what's coming down the pipe.
I feel like that's whenever when we go on cruises, I don't know if you've noticed on our videos, like when we are on land somewhere, that's kind of like our comfort zone.
That's our niche.
That's our thing. Like we like to
explore.
Be there somewhere exploring. So we love the cruising.
But I think just in producing videos, I think that we're more natural when we're on embarkation days and land.
Yes.
When we're important.
We enjoy that. Yes, you're very easy and pleasant to watch.
Oh, thank you. She must be talking about you.
Evolving with her. Yeah, you're kind of rough. Internet is more reliable. That's true.
You're the looks on the brain.
Yes, that's true.
You missed.
What?
I said you're the looks on the brain. You just said
so yes. Are you saying I don't have a brain?
No way. No way. Sig is it? No, Sig is awesome, man. Sig is
cool, but she is. I mean, we didn't really get to spend much time with her, but the time that we did spend, I mean, she's very approachable.
Very kind.
I think she might be a little reserved, but I think she's good.
Yeah, she's really nice sweet. People, man. I love her energy, man. She's dancing on the video and everything.
Awesome.
Just discover y'all, and I love that you bring the littles with you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Our kids love it too. Our kids love it.
Why did you decide to become a content creator?
Oh, good question.
Auntie, truthfully, like so I've always loved making videos, and people have always told us that the dynamic we have in our family, our kids are so fun. And I think we have pretty good dynamic as a married couple.
My sister has told us years ago that we should have a reality TV show just because our dynamic in our relationship would be fun to watch. So I think that was always in the back of our minds. And then we enjoyed, like, ever since we made a pact to start traveling together, we enjoyed just doing that, and we wanted to start documenting it. So
yeah,
that's kind of how it started. And then
we love to travel, so we'll make a travel channel. We decided to make the channel February of 2020, and then March of 2020 everything shut down. So it kind of got delayed a little bit and didn't really take off until we had one trip in 2020 to Mexico. And then we weren't really able to take it off until last year in July.
So some of you guys have told us that you've watched our Mexico videos from like 2020. Was it 2020? 2020. Y'all are real ones, because that was when we were first getting started. That was when we were first trying to understand how this whole content creation works. We're just getting started in knowing how to like make videos and edit videos, and the awkwardness that might be showing through when we're on the camera, and you guys still enjoyed it. Like we've heard some comments that you guys still really liked it, so we appreciate it. So I think from there we've grown, and we've kind of gotten a lot more into our, we've gotten a lot more settled in just how we approach everything. And we just want to keep it going. We like to, it's like the 21st century family home videos. Because even still, we'll just kind of sit. Sometimes the kids will
turn on our
watch
channel
it,
and just watch.
Or we'll just feel like just watching our videos, just because it's just fun to kind of relive those memories. So and just see all of our progress too, which is how we've just grown.
So. YFC, your favorite couple. Thank you so much, man. We're trying to be like y'all with these live streams.
Oh yes, thank you.
Thank you, Lisa Marie.
So glad you guys decided to do this. Thank you. This was a very nice surprise. I know. It was kind of like I can't say it was a last minute, because like I said, we've been wanting and thinking about it for a while, but we kept going back and forth, like, should we not, maybe we should, what are we gonna say about this cruise?
It feels so awkward your first time.
Yeah. So we appreciate you.
Lisa Marie, love them. So glad you guys decided to do this. Thank you so much. You guys are really good. Kenya, you guys are really good at breaking out the facts and hidden gems. Thank you so much, man. That's a passion of ours.
That's our goal, man. We want you guys not only to be, we want to be approachable, because I mean, we're just regular people, but we also want to let you guys in on what it is, so experience things.
Yeah, we're hoping that you can experience, the locations through the videos with us, not just be watching, but really experiencing it yourself.
And we want you to be entertained. So this is real life. Yes, that would be great. Home lives when you get home.
Thank you so much.
That's good to know.
Etta, have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
Bye. Evolving with Etta. Thank you for being here.
Probably long gone.
Oh my goodness.
I tell you that when you're around people who make you feel comfortable being yourself, you're extrovert. I feel you, Kenya, because I mean, a lot of people don't believe it, especially watching our videos, but I'm an introvert too. And so we're both introverts.
Yes.
So you're definitely right. When you're comfortable around people, it comes out.
Yes, agreed. We are both introverted. And some people will think that he's an extrovert, but he actually is an introvert. He's an extroverted introvert.
It's like when I'm in a comfortable situation, and that like you said, the extrovert comes
very true.
Thank you, Kenya. We're using each other out.
We're using the phone, so we really can't tag anyone.
She was
talking
to, sorry. Talking to Game Changer.
Oh, sorry. Y'all are having a conversation.
You saw the Mexico vlogs.
Thanks, Kenya.
Kenya's a real one. Hey, Travel Scouts.
Hey, Travel Scouts.
Hey, y'all, check out Travel Scouts, man. Travel Scouts was nice enough to include us in a list of up and coming.
Their latest video. We appreciate it.
Cruise tubers.
Yes.
So check them out. Man.
Apparently, we're on the top. What is it, 5 or 10?
I think it's the top 5 fastest
of the fastest
by
growing,
percentage.
By percentage,
not by actual number. But
so they highlighted our channel. We appreciate it.
What editing, J&B, honestly, what editing do you guys use? It's amazing.
Skin is glowing. Thanks.
Thank you. I think you told
me how hard. His skin
My skin doesn't glow the same way. It just turns red.
I will give credit to him, because he's the one that does the editing, and he says how difficult sometimes, especially when it's the 4 of us with our kids, how difficult sometimes it is to get the skin tones correct, but true, and at the same time balanced with all of us. I
use DaVinci Resolve, and it's got really strong color grading engine in there, and it's difficult though, because we're at opposite ends of the skin tone, and our children are in between, but they don't have the same skin tone, so it is a challenge to get all 4. But I appreciate the compliment so much on the editing, man. We try.
Thanks.
Sometimes you feel like you didn't quite do it, but so we appreciate the affirmation. Thank you.
Now Kenya says it feels like you've been on the Mardi Gras. The celebration wasn't much to write home about. Yes.
but it wasn't that we didn't enjoy it. We really enjoyed it.
I think we enjoyed it. I think we didn't want to be too repetitive with like how we were. How do I say it?
If you flipped it, like if you went on the celebration first, the Mardi Gras wouldn't be too much to write home about. They're very similar.
They're very similar.
It's just that one is themed after New Orleans. Mardi Gras is themed after New Orleans. Celebration's themed after Miami.
That's why it's like the stuff that we highlight on the celebration, we didn't want it to be redundant, because a lot of the things they've carried on from the Mardi Gras. And so we tried our best to kind of highlight different things with this trip versus with our trip for Mardi Gras, just because otherwise y'all are going to be seeing the same stuff. So we try to do our best with kind of making it look like, you know, there's some things to be different, but a lot of the things are the same.
J&B Odysseys, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
We gotta get, like we said earlier, we gotta get that thing going
Boom,
for our
boom,
next
boom.
live. Well,
now we expect
lives
every day of
day.
your cruise, travel spree,
And every other day on land travel.
Listen, we can't be like y'all. Y'all are doing it, man.
Once a trip.
I don't know. I don't know how you do it because y'all are on lives.
Y'all are
like
naturals on live
yes,
too.
Y'all are on lives like every other day for real, and it's great.
We found you through Rich and Jazz on Wonder of the Seas. Been watching videos, everything. Oh, thank you, Margaret, Rich and Jazz. That's a family.
Thank you, and thank you, Lisa Marie. Oh, Travel Scouts.
You get in people's conversations.
I'm sorry, I'm in your conversations. My bad.
Different type of glow,
he does
right?
Have a different type of glow. That is true.
Like a fire engine. Margaret, I love how your kids were so excited to stay there. Yeah,
they were. That was legit. That was their honest excitement.
Staying in what kind of stateroom, babe?
The Family Harbor.
The Family Harbor.
The Family Harbor.
The Family Harbor Lounge.
Auntie says, I miss y'all. I miss you too. So this live is the closest I have to you. I enjoy the time we spent together on
Most
that.
definitely.
Yes,
listen, we got to sell together again, Auntie, for sure.
You are awesome. And resolving the industry standard. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, most definitely.
And the camera type and lens.
Like Resolve is like they use DaVinci Resolve in Hollywood. It's definitely the industry standard.
Yes. Man. And props to him for the camera work right here. That's all him.
Thank you so much.
He does good.
Appreciate it.
And the sound quality, yes.
If you
listen,
this man, people always laugh at. But you know, Faye and I always talk, and Laura and Fab always make fun of us because we're both just obsessed with unnecessary quality on YouTube.
They are a little bit of that geek squad when it comes to stuff like that.
If you ever see our vlogging setup, the microphone is as big as our mirrorless camera, just because I want to be able to get the sound that we need to get.
He's very much a stickler for the sound and the quality. So obviously it shows through, which is great.
But the funny thing is that by the time you put it on YouTube compresses everything, and then it just looks like everybody else's video. So.
But we appreciate that you noticed that.
Thank you so much.
We put a lot of work into it.
Thank you, Kenya. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you, Kenya.
Ronald, enjoy your dinner as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, your favorite couple for the super chat.
Yeah, please everybody hit the like button.
Don't forget to hit the like button before you go. That's true. Thank you, Auntie. Forgot about that.
About 5 more minutes, we're gonna head out.
Yes, we won't keep you guys too long. This has actually been really good. We were thinking that we might be about 45 minutes. This is a little more time. So I'm glad that you guys are still here. You're still enjoying it.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. Last 5 minutes, if you have any questions, it doesn't even have to be about celebration. You have any questions?
It could be about us, since obviously we've never really taken this type of platform before. So if you guys have any random questions about us, that's fine too.
Yeah, we should do it. We should. And how about this? Should we do a live stream, just Q&A about just
about us
getting to know, so we can get to know each other?
That's a good question. We might be able to do that. Do something like to get to know us better.
We can ask you guys questions too.
So let us know if you want something like that.
Yeah,
we'll definitely be into it. Are you guys on Jubilee?
Oh, next thing. Oh, someone asked about the Thanksgiving food too.
Oh, where?
Lisa Marie, we want to be on the Jubilee for Thanksgiving. We're on the wait list. That thing sold out quick, and we didn't jump on it on time, but we hope to get there. Someone asked where how the Thanksgiving food was on Celebration. I don't remember who it was. I'm sorry we missed it. Hopefully it's still on here. That was the best meal of the ship of the cruise. I think it was the best meal of the cruise. The Thanksgiving Day meal.
The Thanksgiving Day meal? You thought it was the best?
Well, at least
your food was really good. His food was really good.
I had a ravioli.
My food, the traditional American Thanksgiving dinner, it was not great. and probably Fane from Travel Spree and Vanessa can say the same, because we were eating the same stuff. But the turkey, unfortunately, it was a little dry and it was a little bland.
I had ravioli. It was
great. He had ravioli. It was awesome. But if you went for the turkey, you would be disappointed. Thank you, Amy. Thank
Have a
you
good
for
night,
coming.
Amy.
Good night.
So Margaret, her name is Fabiola. I'm Jeremiah. So
Mhm.
Fab,
So we put it together.
Jay, like Benifer, and those type of things.
He thought it would be a good idea to join our names together like Benifer.
So if you go look at our early videos, please don't. Besides our Mexico trip.
Initially, our channel started as Love the Life.
Yeah.
And so if you see like our very early cringe-worthy videos, you'll notice
this is Love the Life.
But we decided later on that there was a lot of Love the Lives
so people couldn't find
channels, and so people had a hard time finding us, and it just made more sense to kind of have a name that was more catered to us.
But we wanted to still kind of play off of what our channel was originally called, Love the Life.
Yeah.
So we just came into a Fab Jer life,
Yeah.
So
and Love the Life was part of the like a quote. It was part of a quote from Bob Marley. So live the life you love the life you live. Yeah, and so that's initially what
I'm a big Bob Marley fan. If you can't,
and it kind of made sense with what we wanted to aspire to be. Like we wanted to, share just an aspiration to love the life. That was our goal.
Yeah.
And so, but later on, we really needed to have something that was more catered to us, more unique, and something that was just more about us because it is. So
mystery meat. What was the mystery meat on Thanksgiving, Travis?
Don't forget the mystery. Yeah, there was something on the plate. It was a turkey. It was the sweet potatoes, and it was like some type of like looking meat thing. Almost looked like like I don't know. It almost looked like what is that thing? What was that thing that's like a Jamaican dish? But it was weird. He had something simple and it was great. It was definitely a mystery what that was. I don't know if I really liked the taste of it, but I don't know what they served us, honestly. But and then the pumpkin pie was decent.
Oh, that was bland. No, pumpkin pie was bland.
He didn't like the pumpkin pie. The pumpkin pie was all right. It wasn't the greatest pumpkin pie I've had. But I was looking forward to like food with Thanksgiving, and so we ended up going to the buffet. After we ate, which took a while. It took a while for us to get our food as well. After we ate what we ate, we went back to the Lido deck to see what they had at the buffet, which we ended up eating a little bit there too.
Parkers on the go. Welcome in, family.
Hey, Parkers on go. Good evening.
On the Wonder of the Seas. Yeah, you're right. Travis, they flexing.
Hello from the Wonder of the Seas.
Listen, that's number 2. What's this number 5? Number 5 time on Wonder of the Seas.
Oh my goodness. Y'all
man, I miss Wonder of the Seas.
Y'all are living it. Shit, yeah, man. We need to get back on that.
I can't wait to Icon, man.
Your historical knowledge is so informative. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Auntie.
I appreciate that.
Much love.
That is the goal.
Yeah, that's it. High praise.
A subtle flex for real though. Like they are flexing. That was like a low key. Hey. And
yes, we are hating everybody. Everybody collectively hate on Parkers on the go right now for being on Wonders of the Seas. Wonder of the Seas.
Right.
We sit here in our living room.
Hey Team Reese, Travels, how's it going?
Thank you for joining us. Better late than never, so we're glad you're here.
Yes, we're glad that you're here. We're just answering the last bit of you guys' questions. We don't want to hold you up much longer.
Yeah, but thanks again, everybody, for being here. Like we said, it's our first live, so we're new to this. But we really.
Did you read this one already? Super Caleb. Sorry we missed that comment. He said yes, more Q&A. I've been on the cruise and
hated it.
And hated it, so I'm interested in your wise and decision-making process. Okay.
Yeah, most definitely.
We can definitely do something like that.
Yeah. I mean, you can shoot us a question.
So we could probably, you can ask some questions if you have something on the top of your head right now, but we can definitely consider doing a Q&A as far as just overall
how to decide
travel kind of process.
I think a good one would be how to decide which cruise to go on, and that decision process. But listen, it's 8:00. Peace and blessings. Thank you. Together we travel.
Thank you.
Again, thank you everybody for being here. I think we're gonna call it a night as well. Love y'all.
Thank you guys for coming to our first live.
Y'all can say you were on Fab Jer's first live. Not that that's worth anything, but
And we'll definitely have some more lives in the future. Like I said, it may not be on a weekly basis, but we will for sure keep it in rotation.
Yeah.
And good night. Good night. Thank you guys for coming.
Bye, y'all.
If you guys have more questions, don't forget to follow us. If you're not already following us on IG, we are now a little more active on our
joint account.
Our joint account. So
the Fab Jar Life.
Follow us on the Fab Jar Life on IG. You can ask us questions, DM us on there as well. Stay tuned for our next video coming up. Usually we're going to be posting
6 p.m.
Thursdays,
6 p.m.
Eastern. So stay tuned for that. You'll be getting more of this Carnival Celebration cruise.
Yeah.
Hey, family.
Oh, D-Nice. Last minute. We're literally saying goodbye, man.
It's okay. You made it. You made it.
We're glad you're here, though, man. D-Nice brings the party, man. We needed your energy. No,
yeah, we missed you, man.
We're glad you're here. We missed you on Celebration, too. All right, y'all. Good night. We'll see y'all again soon.
Thank you, guys.